Hello, boys and girls. We are on page 8, and I am very excited for all of us. We are going to start playing with the bow today. So let's take our bow, and the first thing we're going to do is take our adjusting screw and we're going to turn it to the right, righty-tighty. We're going to turn to the right and we're going to tighten up the hairs of the bow so that our pinky can get through comfortably. And I'm going to hold the bow with its correct hand position, thumb, middle finger, index finger, fourth finger, and pinky. I want you to notice that my fingers are all leaning into my violin. Okay, right now I'm going to pick up rosin. I'm just going to do a few strokes of rosin. I know that you have been doing the rosin exercise to the bow song, so you probably have quite a bit of rosin on your bow. I'm just going to do a few to remind you. Okay, we're going to go down and we're going to go back up and down and back up, and as my bow gets pulled down, my wrist goes down naturally and then it goes back up naturally. Okay, it's nothing you need to do or force it to do. It'll just happen as long as you have the correct bow position. Okay, let's start making some sounds. I'm going to put the rosin down. Just going to pick up my violin. Boys and girls, make sure that your shoulder rest is on correctly. If you have one of these sponge type of shoulder rests, make sure that the curved part of the sponge matches the curved part of the instrument. Curve goes with curve, and the flat side of the shoulder rest matches the flat side of the instrument. Okay, make sure that's pulled all the way down. Okay, we're ready. I'm going to lift up my instrument on my left hand side, boys and girls. I am holding my instrument with my chin. I'm supporting it with my left hand. I'm going to place it right here on the shoulder of the instrument so that I can focus on my bow. Okay, now the bow is placed right here. Oops, I'm going to put this down right here in between my bridge and my fingerboard. This is where I play, in this area here between the bridge and the fingerboard. Do not place your bow on the bridge or by the tailpiece. That's not where it goes, and it does not go on the fingerboard. It goes right here in between the bridge and the fingerboard. I'm going to take my bow with its proper hand position. I'm just going to place it on the A string. The A string, remember, is your third string. Good dogs always eat. Good dogs always. A, always. I'm going to place it on the A string. Now, when I place my bow by the frog on the strings, my right arm is creating a triangle. I have 3 sides here, and it's a triangle, boys and girls. When I draw my bow, when I pull it and I stop in the middle, now I have a square going on right here, a square. And you can see that in your pictures in the book, top of page 8. They're very clearly marked. When I pull my bow to the tip, I'm making a trapezoid. Trapezoid. Okay, I have one side here, I have 2 smaller sides here, and finally the other longer side with my arm. Okay, those are the 3 shapes I'm making. Okay, triangle, square, trapezoid. Now, one of the shapes that I am not making is a circle, is an arch. Watch. Am I doing? I am not moving my elbow behind me. This is not the motion that I am making. I am not making a half circle, boys and girls. When I do that, does that produce a good sound? No, it really does not. So don't do that, okay? We're just moving the bow. We're moving the bow in a straight line with the bridge. straight line with the bridge using flat hair. That produces a good sound. So you're going to be doing some exploring this week with your bow and how to make a good sound. You want to keep it. Okay, you want to keep it right here in the middle where the opening is between the bridge and the fingerboard, and you want to draw the bow in a straight line with your bridge. So do that quite a few times this week until you start to get the feel for things. And after you're done with the A, well, just tilt your bow over a little bit. See how small that is? This is A, this is D, and start making some sounds with your D string. Now, boys and girls, as I move my bow, when I start at the frog, this is your down bow, okay? Okay, the down bow symbol is actually a little outline of your frog right here, okay? That tells me to start right here at the frog and pull towards the tip. And when I do that, my wrist goes naturally down. Watch this for a second. My wrist moves naturally down and back up. It moves down, it moves back up. It moves down, it moves back up. You do that on the A string as well. Down bow, and the V that you see marked in your book means up bow. That is the outline of your tip. That is the V. It's an outline of your tip. That means up bow. Starting the bow at the tip and moving to the frog. So now we have down bow and we have up bow. We have down bow and we have up bow. But boys and girls, try your notes on the D string and the A string. Try just those two strings. Try to make a nice pleasing sound by keeping your bow in the open area between the bridge and your fingerboard, just right here, okay? Whoops, just right here. Okay, now when I am ready to stop practicing, I'm going to turn my bow, I'm going to turn the adjusting screw to the left for lefty loosey, and I'm going to make sure that those hairs are loose, and then I can put my bow down in a safe place with my violin. Boys and girls, have fun practicing this week. It's very exciting to start making sounds. Take it slow and don't get frustrated, don't get discouraged. Okay, you'll get it. It's going to be great.